Alright, so to use GarageBand, we're going to find the icon for it, which is a guitar with an orange and red background. You can always search for it as well. And then the screen that it should take you to is this one. This is kind of your home screen. So we're going to click the plus sign in the top left corner there. So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to click on the microphone here for audio recorder. And we're going to come back to the screen, but for now, in the top left, next to my songs, there's two icons. You want to click on the second one, which has all the rectangles. So this is kind of the screen that we're going to be working with. In the top right corner, next to this blue icon, you're going to click on, it looks like a bit like a roller coaster. It's actually the loop button. And I've done a pre-search here, so I'm going to clear those, and then you'll see all of the different, so these are all the different files, sound files that Apple has already loaded into this program. So for example, so as you can imagine, a lot, like hundreds of tracks there, all of varying kind of themes and messages behind them. So something that students might like to know, and you might like to know, is that there is a way to whittle it down so kids don't have to search through the whole list. So if we go to where it says descriptors, right now it's clicked off as none, you can actually search out what you want. So for example, if I'm creating something to go along with something that's a little bit more cheery and happy, maybe it's a movie I've created and I'm doing a trailer and so I want some background music, I can click on relaxed and cheerful, and it's going to greatly eliminate for me a lot of different sounds. So for example, so now I could go here maybe. Maybe I don't want percussion right now. That's pretty intense. So we're going to go with this for now. As you can imagine, students might search a while, so that's why anything to eliminate some of their choices is a good thing. Headphones will likely also be a good thing for them to have this day. So now I've got my bass track, so now I want some percussion to go along with it. So again, I'm going to click on my loops. This time I'm actually going to further weed out some of the tracks. So I'm going to click just on percussion, and I'm going to be looking for what I want. If I press the play button here and turn off the metronome so you don't, and turn off the metronome so you don't have that ticking in the background. Now I go to loops, and if I have it playing in the background, it will help me hear what it might sound like. Okay. I like the tambourine, it's a little loud. Just going to bring the tambourine sound down. You can do that at the bottom there. You can adjust the sounds of things. Alright, so I'm going to click on my tambourine, drag it in. So this is what I have. Okay. So something that students might like to know is that generally in music, we don't want all of our sounds starting at the same time. To add interest, we kind of want to layer that, so I'm actually going to have the tambourine come in a little bit later, so now it sounds more like this. To the beginning again, including not hearing anything at the front. So if you wanted to, and if you needed to, students could always add more bars to the composition, which just will extend the length, but I'm good with 8 for now. That's fine for me. Okay, but that was in that plus sign underneath the question mark. The electric piano might still be a little loud. Okay, so we're going to click on it, click on settings, and then because I forgot to adjust this sound earlier, you can do it this way, but it is easier if you just do it at the outset like I did with the tambourine. So now we're going to record a vocal piece as well. Make sure that your arrow here is set to the beginning. And press the plus sign in the bottom left corner this time. This time we are going to do audio recording. And now here, there's a bunch of different sound effects. If you click on any of them, it will actually change the voice tone accordingly. So we're actually going to keep it with dry for now. And now I'm going to press my record button, and it's going to let me hear everything, and I'm going to talk as well. It was only a sunny smile, and little it cost in giving, but like morning light, it scattered the night and made the day worth living. Oh, just short. That's okay. Sorry. So we're going to press stop. And now if I go back to the bars, I now have an audio recorder. If I press play, I just want this one. It was only a sunny smile, and little it cost in giving, but like morning light, it scattered the night and made the day. So I might need to extend here a little bit longer, it looked like. And so these are some of the things that you will play with, and sure enough, like it's there. So I just have to extend my tambourine a little bit more, a little bit more. So now, if I go to here, it was only a sunny smile, and little it cost in giving, but like morning light, it scattered the night and made the day. So it looped me there, so obviously I would then re-record that. I won't for our purposes, but to do that, all I would have to do is click and hold, and then click the delete button, and then go back again. So that's pretty much it. That's as easy as it is. And then, so to publish or to get it off here, I would click on My Songs. Okay, I would rename it. So we're going, oops, not click on Done. Okay, so this will be Power of a Smile. Okay, done. And now when I, so now when I hold on it, so it's shaking like that, much like an app would if you were trying to delete it, and press the up button with the arrow, the upload I should say, you'll have a number of options. I like iMovie personally because then you could put a picture behind it that would fit with whatever your description is. So iMovie is kind of my go-to, but there's a number of different options. You can save to your files to your Google Drive, and then kids could send it to you. So that is the very quick kind of, this is how it works. But don't worry, you're going to have lots of time to play.